it's Alex. Here are 6 things you should do 6 months out before applying to medical school, which opens up in May. So, one of the things is reaching out to your letter of recommendation writers. I recommend 4, 2 being science professors, the third one being a non-science professor, and the fourth being a physician. If you plan on applying to DO schools, there are some that prefer or even require a letter from a DO physician. So if you get one from a DO, it covers your bases for DO and MD schools. If you just have an MD letter of recommendation, you might be limited. Another thing you should do is write your personal statement. At least brainstorm around this time. 6 months sounds like a lot of time, but balancing other things, possibly with work, even school, other components of the med school application. 6 months, in my opinion, is a great time. I recommend going to a writing center if you're still in school. Sometimes your university still offers graduates some help, so I consider going there. Next is writing your work activity list. At this point, you should already have completed most of your work activities for your med school application, whether it be volunteering, job, shadow, work. So you can start writing those. And then next thing is having a school list. Roughly around this time, you know your GPA, possibly your MCAT, so you can find out what schools are in range for your application. At this time, you can also pre-write your secondaries, because when you do apply to medical school, secondaries come out pretty fast. So there are pretty generic secondaries that you can find on the internet, whether it be what makes you a good fit for our school, what brings you to the school, etc. Those are things you can brainstorm at this time as well. And last but not least, if you are studying for the MCAT, I recommend 3 to 6 months, but around this time you should be studying or already have taken your MCAT. So if you have any questions, or if you want me to read your personal statement and so on,